This project has taught me to pivot and not have regrets and just be pissed at myself for failing or making a mistake. I'm going to work on the house for the next 2 days. Looks like someone already stole the sink out of my backyard. Abby's gonna keep ripping this up. It's to Home Depot. Worth it. It's gonna be fun, they said. So I finished demoing the kitchen, sunroom, all that tile. I end up ripping out the broken ceiling in my master bedroom because there was holes. There was like a leaky roof, which I got repaired first thing, but it had damaged a ton of the plaster in the house. So I ripped out that ceiling because it was like non-repairable at this point. And I also ripped out the fireplace. And then also on this, so this is a trip I took back from Moberly when my dad was on hospice. My cats are there. Calvin, Olive's in my shirt. Olive's in here. Anyway, so one of the trips I took back, you know, was like a few days, and I also rent a Menards truck and go pick up, because I'm an idiot, 4x12 sheets of drywall, which I load in the barn and no one helps me, but then I'm like thinking I'm gonna be able to get this inside. And so I call my painter, Eldon, who still does paint stuff for me today, and I was like, hey, are you in the city at all? Can you help me carry these boards inside this? Thank God. Anyway, so I carry inside, and he was just like, you shouldn't have got these. And I was like, I read that you should use 4x12 on the ceilings because it's better. I don't know how true that is. Like, I don't think anyone uses that in residential. But anyway, so I insulated that ceiling and drywalled it, which I should probably show that episode where Abby comes and helps me drywall the ceiling. That was another trip. But I end up using that drywall in other places in the house. Also this week, like the plumbing rough is in, and I have discovered the V-joists and the lava rock and everything that's like in the South City bathrooms. And so at the time I didn't know what it was, and I just scooped it all out and cleaned it up. And I'm like, what is all this crumbly concrete? And I re-concrete in there and make it level so that I can set my tub. Yeah, I think that day I demoed the fireplace, there was a bunch of brick, and I had a dumpster at that point, and I remember carrying buckets of brick outside, and I definitely sprained my ankle somehow. So I had like cut my ankle the last trip, I sprained my ankle this trip. Okay guys, we're back, and I'm going to work on the house for the next 2 days, finish demo, and I have the dumpster, so I'm going to move all this crap back here. What is that? The roofers came, so I'll show you a picture of the roof. Oh, someone must have already stole my sink. Interesting. Metal awnings everywhere. There's some water leaking. I may have to replace those windows. I was thinking, I wonder if I can pour or do something. So it looks like someone already stole the sink out of my backyard. So that's good because that was heavy, but also not good. Does anyone have a weed whacker or a mower? Eventually, I will pour concrete from there to there and have a parking pad and maybe fix that fence. Abby's gonna keep ripping this up while listening to audiobooks. Don't interrupt the book. I'm working on part of this. Hit on the edge of a tile towards the edge of it, or it's already broken. Forrest, what does this mean? This is the subfloor, and it squishes through. What is it on? Is there a floor joist here? Because it should be here with these, I assume. And it looks like there used to be a floor joist here. Maybe it's here and this bust. That's what it is, the subfloor crack, because it's so skinny. This is a crack, isn't it? Okay, I'm gonna get a new subfloor. Looks like we beat all the suckers to Home Depot. We just got McDonald's. I've had more fast food during the pandemic than I have in 10 years. Pan. It's all spray painted white. Worth it. If I feel like overachieving, I may figure out how to get that fridge in the dumpster in the front yard, probably just because of like the challenge of it, and I think I can do it. Otherwise, I would have someone help me drag it to the alley, but we'll see what happens. Dark. Gonna have to talk to my boss about these working conditions. I'm so happy. Gotcha. Okay. Guys, I'm actually just high on life right now. Not gonna lie. Or fumes, because it is still smelly from that paint. Whew. Okay, lathe. We're gonna take the lathe down, which the plaster is tight. Ugh, God. Maybe I should just hang from the ceiling like a rope. Okay, just kidding. That one. Oh, I'm taking this whole ceiling down because there was water damage from the leaky roof, and this needs to come off. Oh, God. I'm so good at this. There's water damage from the leaky roof, and rather than repair the plaster in this room, because the whole ceiling's cracked, I'm just gonna put sheetrock back up. There are other areas in the house that I will repair the plaster, and you guys will be along for the ride of me learning that, but I'm not gonna do that in here because it's the entire ceiling's cracked. This will be fun, they said. The thing is the house doesn't go straight up, so the roof is starting to cut in, so I bet some of this area is just insulation, which, God damn it, is not gonna be. I'm gonna put my mask on for that. Is it concrete? Oh no. This is downstairs, so I'm gonna put a board behind this and attach it and make just like a little shelf here and only pour concrete to here. Oh, it's dark. A board attached on the back side that makes a shelf here, so it'll only pour concrete like right into the first part of the closet. I have to kind of seal up these holes and then put a 2x4 where the tub's going so that the concrete will stop. This project has taught me to pivot and not have regrets and just be pissed at myself for failing or making a mistake. My entire life I have beat myself up for, quote, failing or not doing like what I planned or hoped to. And this project has taught me to just pivot, and I can't change what I can't change. And I let it go. I don't even like suffer. I don't even let myself just be pissed.